Good afternoon. I am Sheena Payne, principal of West Florida High School of Advanced Technology. Welcome to West Florida High School's 2017 graduation. To the parents, grandparents, other relatives, friends of our graduates, thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion. This ceremony is very special as we honor our students today. It is a formal ceremony, therefore, I ask that the audience act in a respectful manner so that each graduate may be recognized appropriately. Please turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices and join us in honoring West Florida High School's class of 2017. Please rise for the procession of graduates and remain standing for the presentations of color by the West Florida High School Criminal Justice Honor Guard, the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Salutatorian Jacob McDonald, and the National Anthem, which will be played by our own West Florida High School band. Honor guard, present colors.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to recognize our platform guests. To each of you, thank you for being part of our 2017 graduation celebration. Would you please stand as I call your name? Superintendent of Escambia County Schools, Mr. Malcolm Thomas. School board members, Board Chair, District 3, Mrs. Linda Moultrie. Vice Chair, representing District 2, Mr. Gerald Boone. Representing District 1, Mr. Kevin Adams. Representing District 4, Mrs. Patty Hightower. And representing District 5, Mr. Bill Slayton. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Norm Ross. Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Steve Marcanio. Director of High Schools, Mrs. Lisa Morgan. Director of Workforce Education, Dr. Michelle Taylor. Director of Exceptional Student Education, Mrs. Terry Zaffron. Assistant Principal, Mr. Cody Strother. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Erin Kramer. Our valedictorian, Mr. Nawel Crinigan. Our salutatorian, Mr. Jacob McDonald. And our senior class president, Ms. Noella Williams. To my left are members of the West Florida High School faculty that will assist with the graduation ceremony today. A huge thank you for all that you do and have done for our class of 2017. A very special thank you to West Florida High School's guidance counselors, Mrs. Marvetta Nesbitt, Ms. Tammy Connors, and Mrs. Aisha Ridgway. We thank these counselors for their countless hours of support that they have provided for these students. And to all of our teachers and faculty members, our business partners and friends, thank you for being here to celebrate the success of our students. You have made a difference in our students' lives. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the class of 2017. It is not difficult to imagine you here today because I remember so vividly when you came through the doors 4 years ago. It is a wonderful testament to stand with you today as you embark on what's next. This class of 2017 is a class of service. You have done so much, and yet there is so much more to do. You have given to your fellow JAGs, your teachers, and your community. West Florida will miss you while you are gone, but we are better because you were here. You are the largest graduating class in West Florida's history. And it matters that this class will graduate with a projected graduation rate of 98.7%. Right now, your seats are temporarily vacant and the halls are quiet, but there is forever in the atmosphere your laughter, your school spirit, your hard work, and your camaraderie. The standards you've set and the expectations you've fostered will follow every class. May you live to be unselfish because you believe like Gandhi that in a gentle way you can shake the world. May you live to be kind because you heard the voice of Cyrus say, you can accomplish by kindness what you cannot by force. May you live to find your voice because most times it's not the length of what you say, but rather the strength of what you say. May you live to be humble because in the words of Admiral Ken Shugart, if you're good at what you do, people will know it. If you're good and tell people, all they'll remember is that you told them. Today, I admonish you to continue to do for others what has been done for you. In whatever you become and whatever road you choose, you will always be a Jaguar. Find your way back to each other from time to time. Stay connected and continue to encourage. As your name is called today, collectively and individually, celebrate your moment and purpose in your heart that there will be more days just like this. Finally, I say to you, in the words of Rod Stewart, you're finally flying away, and we're hoping that we've served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, West Florida's behind you, win or lose, forever young. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart, you'll always stay forever young. I love you, and I thank you for the opportunity to watch you grow. Congratulations, class of 2017. Seniors, I present to you your SGA class president, Noella Williams, who will share memories of 4 years at West Florida High School, followed by messages from our salutatorian, Jake McDonald, and valedictorian, Nawel Crinigan.
Welcome, Superintendent Thomas, school board members, district staff, West Florida High School administration and faculty, parents and guests, and most importantly, the class of 2017. Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it. Everything that we have worked towards for the past 4 years is finally being rewarded today. Look at the people sitting beside you and congratulate one another. Every single one of you deserves this moment right now. As a class, we've shared many good times. I vividly remember applying to West Florida as an 8th grader, and now, 5 years later, I am on the podium giving a speech to my wonderful graduating class of 2017. Today is a day of celebration, and what's a celebration without cake? During our freshman year, we were unsure of how to bake a cake, so we used a box mix. It basically told us what steps to take. Throughout our freshman year, we danced to the Harlem Shake, Beyonce shook the world by dropping a surprise album, but most importantly, we started high school. Without the guidance that we received that year, our cake might have fallen flat. During our sophomore year, we felt a little bit more independent, so we threw away the box mix and started small, cupcakes. We poured buckets of icy cold water on us and claimed it was for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. We felt more comfortable at West Florida with our new friends, and we didn't feel as confused as we did our freshman year. As a class, I think we can agree we were very spirited, winning the Spirit Stick our sophomore year. Our junior year, armed with more confidence, we endeavored to bake an entire cake from scratch, and we succeeded. We began developing the year-long project we heard rumors about our freshman and sophomore years, hoping against hope that it would go away, but it didn't. Capstone. We had the lovely opportunity to experience Miss Payne as our principal and our champion builder. A successful year, don't you think? But something was missing, the icing. Our last year at West Florida, we took our senior portraits, attended our last football games, made our senior crowns at senior snack attack, cheered at pep rallies, danced together at homecoming and prom, competed against each other at senior field day, and watched the senior video with laughter and some tears at the final pep rally. We can step back and admire this 4-layer cake that is the creation of our years at West Florida. However, let us not forget to cut the cake, sharing it with those who guided us along the way. We thank every teacher, staff member, and parent for being our mentors and shaping us into the young individuals we are today. There are no words to express all that you have done each and every day. Throughout our 4 years, we met new friends, joined clubs, and became a part of a team. If I could give you one piece of advice as you continue to move forward, I would tell you not to let anyone stop you from unlocking your full potential in life. In the words of our 44th First Lady Michelle Obama, if my future were determined just by my performance on a standardized test, I wouldn't be here. I guarantee you that. All of us have the potential to now go into the world, charting a new path, which may include college, a new career, or the military. I hope each one of your lives offers you endless opportunities and a lifetime of happiness and success. High school is just 4 years out of a long life of laughter, discovery, and achievement. Today is not the end of your education, but the beginning. The future belongs to you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, members of the Escambia County School Board, Superintendent Thomas, West Florida High School faculty and staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduating classmates of the class of 2017. I would exhort all of us to take the time now to thank those teachers and family like Neil, Mary Lynn, Justin, John, Joseph, and Joel, who pushed us to reach for the stars, who poured into our lives, and especially to any of those loved ones for being with us through every step that we've taken. Now, I would like to open today by offering you a quote from F. Scott Fitzgerald from one of my favorite books, The Great Gatsby. He asserts, "There are only the pursued, the pursuing, the busy, and the tired." It is my full-hearted belief that we as maturing leaders are beyond capable right now of accomplishing most anything that we could ever dream of accomplishing. The urgency of Fitzgerald's message screams to us that now is not the time to tell ourselves that we've still got a couple of years to get our lives together. We have graduates going off to serve our country in the military in less than a month or two. We have people going straight into a trade, some of whom have already started their jobs and are well on their way to making a career for themselves. This is not the time to say, oh, next month, or oh, next year. Now is the time to get our priorities in order, to become proactive, and to pursue those things that have been surfacing on our hearts. The mantle of leadership is waiting to be grasped by someone. Here is our time to become involved. That mantle of leadership doesn't just follow some line of succession and go from one generation to the next to the next. Generations that simply wait for that succession are skipped, forgotten from the history books because no one was willing to stand up. Instead, for a moment, imagine the pride that we can hold our heads up with after a life well lived, where we accomplished all that we set out to, where we left a life for our kids and grandkids that is better than the one that we were dealt. imagine the legacy that we can leave. If we rejected the belief that we should just fall into the role that our parents' generation played, the belief that, as Fitzgerald says, too many take, that we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Imagine if we embrace the reality that Fitzgerald offers, that there are only the pursued, the pursuing, the busy, and the tired. On this earth, we are either going to be busy and satisfied with the fulfillment of our work, or we are going to be tired from being pursued by the expectations of culture, family, and ourselves, and never being able to focus on what's ahead due to the perils of what's behind. Everyone in this room will live out one of those two lifestyles, pursued or pursuing. Persistence, dedication, and my strong Christian faith have been the only means for me to escape the perilous jaws of the culture. We must find our means to pursue and find them quickly. The late, great Paul Bear Bryant, 6-time national champion coach at the University of Alabama, in the midst of a rare down period when fans and media alike were asking questions, simply delivered these two sentences. I'm no miracle man. I guarantee nothing but hard work. And that's all we can do, is deliver the hard work. We can't worry about life rewarding us for our work, because it doesn't always happen that way. If we sit around after a day of work and wonder when our success, when our miracle is going to come, we're going to be disappointed in the result every single time. All we can do is deliver the hard work. With that being said, though, if there's one thing I've learned as I've navigated life, it's that true reward and fulfillment comes from Jesus Christ alone. So I leave you, class of 2017, with a decision to make. Are you going to settle for being pursued and tired, accepting the status quo? Or are you going to go down the road less traveled, pursuing the best, going after your dreams and persisting towards the rewards that await you? As I say my goodbyes to all of you in the graduating class of 2017 today, I want to leave you with one last quote from another champion, as Miss Payne always refers, Nick Saban. At his first press conference with the University of Alabama, he spoke 9 words that I think are pretty applicable for this group. He said, "This is not the end. This is the beginning." Thank you, class of 2017, for all the memories. Congratulations on your accomplishments. God bless, and roll tide roll.
Good afternoon to everyone in attendance today, Superintendent Thomas, members of the Escambia County School Board, family, friends, faculty, and especially the class of 2017. I hope everyone is doing well on this exciting afternoon. Today is the culmination of everyone's hard work. And I'm not just talking about us, the students, but also the people in our lives who have helped us and guided us to this point. We all made it this far by putting our efforts together and pushing through any obstacles in our way. Of course, I have left a group of people without a proper thinking. In all of our lives, we have mentors that led us in the right directions and kept us in line the best they could. This person or group of people can differ depending on who you ask, but for me, there's no doubt who they are, my family. No tengo nadie que agradecer más que ustedes. Jorge, Gladys, Fanny, te quiero con todo mi corazón y gracias por todo que hacen por mí. A rough translation of what I just said would be, I have no one that I should be thanking more than you. Jorge, Gladys, and Fanny. I love you with all my heart and thank you for all that you do for me. I wish to continue by reading a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. This singular sentence speaks volumes to the position we are in today. Today, at this very moment, we have the choice to go anywhere we please. But no matter where we end up, I challenge us all to excel by our standards, not just anyone's. All of us have different ideas of where we want to go from here, and that's perfectly acceptable. Some want to go to college, whereas others may prefer going directly into the workforce, the military, or anywhere in between. What I think Emerson is saying, and what I want to say to you today, none of these choices are more correct than the other because we are not meant to do and like the same things or travel down just one path. If we all were good at the same type of work and went into the same fields, then the world would be a boring place where nothing would get done and no one would be happy. The only right choice for us to make, whether it be today or 30 years from now, is for us to travel down the path that is most right for us at that time. We chose a saying by Dr. Seuss as our senior quote. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. The main person in charge of creating memorable experiences for us is always going to be ourselves. We choose to be happy. We choose to move forward. We choose to live a life we want. However, fear can inhibit us from making our best choices at valuable moments and ultimately prevent us from creating amazing memories. Fear is what holds many people back from taking a leap of faith in their life and creating something worth remembering. Too many times people get caught up thinking so much about, what if this? Or what if that? What if I fail? What if I get hurt? What if people talk about me? Instead, let's choose to decide right here and now to listen to our hearts and minds and travel down our own path, forging amazing memories along the way. Sometimes the most important decision that we make for ourselves will be a blind leap of faith, which will be absolutely terrifying, but it could be the best thing that could ever happen to us. There are countless examples in history where people take all of their resources and pull them into their dream project, and it works out in a big way for them. However, there are examples that go wrong under the same circumstances. Whether with success or failure, there's no wrong choice as long as it is what we believe is best for us. Ultimately, win or lose, they will all be important life lessons which make us stronger, better, and wiser. Through our intelligence, persistence, and excellence, every single one of us sitting here tonight has the potential to make beautiful, long-lasting memories which will create an amazing life. Do not be afraid to be different or travel down the unconventional path. What works for your best friend may not be best for you. The differences between us all are what make the world unique, innovating, and even a happier place. Our differences are what will make an impact wherever we go. Happiness is what we make it. And following something that is important to us is one of the best choices we can make for ourselves. Today we begin a new journey. Our introduction is finished, and now we're going headfirst into adulthood. It is up to us how we decide to tackle this set of new challenges. Will we fade into the sidelines or go into this adventure headfirst with all we have? My wish for us is that it is the latter. Never backing down along the way and remembering the happiness and passion for life we all have in this moment, knowing we are capable of great accomplishments like today. Congratulations, class of 2017. We made it this far, now let's show the world how far we can go from here because we're just getting started.
Class of 2017, it is a pleasure that I present to you Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Malcolm Thomas, who will share his graduation message and congratulatory remarks.
First, let me say to all the parents, the grandparents, all the relatives, thank you for your help. Without your love and your support for this group of young people, they would have never made it this far. And to the class of 2017, the graduates sitting before me, 4 years ago you started high school, you were bright-eyed and anxious, and it seemed like high school was going to last forever. 4 years have flown by, and here you are. You sit before us today. This is your graduation day, and you will be graduating in just a few moments. This graduating class took as their class motto, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And this class has certainly been seizing the moment and creating memories from the first day they set foot on the campus of West Florida High School. Let me share a few facts about this class. When students enter high school, we begin to capture and collect your cumulative grade point average. We track it all the way through high school. And if a student can accumulate a grade point average of 4.0 or greater, that is essentially a straight A average from 9th grade through 12th grade. What makes this class remarkable is that sitting before me, 19% of this class is graduating with a GPA greater than 4.0. 19%. And if you think that's pretty spectacular, wait till you hear the next fact. When we look at the number of students that are going to graduate with a GPA greater than 3.0, that number for this class is 64%, almost two-thirds. Almost two-thirds of this class graduating with a GPA greater than 3.0. Absolutely amazing. When we talk about the scholarships that you've earned and been awarded, we total the value of all the scholarships. And just for this class at West Florida High School, you have earned more than $3.2 million in scholarships. I'd say that's pretty special. If you're in this class and you've earned a scholarship of any amount from any source, I want you to stand. I want to celebrate with you that academic accomplishment. Wow. That looks awfully good. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. This class has accomplished so much vocationally. Your Academy of Information and Technology, there were 3 students that received their MTA Software Development Fundamental Certification. With critical care and emergency medicine, 94% of the seniors in this class passed their industry certification, and you are now the newest certified EKG technicians in Pensacola, Florida. Congratulations. And in the Gov Power Academy, there are 16 seniors that have completed their NCCER Electrical Level 1 certification. And when we talk about cybersecurity certification, there were only two students in our district that were able to pass the certification for cybersecurity certification. One of them is a Jaguar, only 2 in the district and only 18 in the state. That's what makes this class special. 100% of the students in this class that took the Certified Medical Administrative Assistant test passed it, every one of them. We've had students pass the Certified Patient Care Technician certification, your Certified Nursing Assistant, Agri-Science Technology, 19 of 22 seniors passed that certification. Your Multimedia Academy, over 42 industry certifications from this graduating class. And let's don't forget the band. The band, straight superior ratings in all of your marching competitions. Straight superior rating at your district concert MPA. And overall, when you went to the state concert MPA, you received an overall superior rating. And here's what's special. You were the only school in the Escambia County School District that can make that claim, the West Florida Jaguars. You excelled in art. You had the award winners at Bright Images. You placed 3rd in painting, 2nd and 3rd in printmaking. You were awarded at the Gulf Coast Art Festival, the Pensacola Interstate Fair, and the Youth Art Exhibit. Athletically, you have scholarships for football, baseball, girls lacrosse, girls basketball, and girls softball. In golf, you were the district champs. You made it to the state finals for the 2nd time in your school history. Girls golf, you had the girls qualify for regionals. That's the first time that's happened at West Florida in the last 7 years. Your baseball team, once again, made the state playoffs. That made it 13 out of the last 15 years. This group kept making the mark, creating the memory, and seizing the moment. Your cross-country team, the girls won their 5th consecutive district title. Your volleyball team had a winning season. Your football team, district champs for 3 consecutive years. Softball team, district champions and made it to the regionals. Your boys and girls track, you have been the district champs for the last 9 years in your class. Your boys team was the runner-up in the regionals and number 6 in the state of Florida. Your girls basketball made it to the state playoff for 3 years in a row. And for girls lacrosse, you had two girls that have signed a scholarship. First time you've had signed scholarships for girls lacrosse. And you're not done. This group is going to continue to serve and reach out and meet the needs in our community. Many in this class have already decided that they're going to enlist in our nation's military. If you're in this class and you've already enlisted or you plan to join any branch of the military service, I want you to stand because I want to recognize your dedication and service to our country. Oh, yes. That's what's going to make this country great again. Thank you so much. Thank you for your willingness to serve. Every one of us, inside of our mind, we have a built-in time machine. When our thoughts take us back in time to the past, we call those thoughts memories. When those thoughts move us forward toward the future, we call them our dreams. And when we remember, it's very rare that we can remember the whole day. You won't remember this whole day. What you will remember are a few of the moments that are in the day. Our memories are often built around things that at the time it's happening will often go unnoticed. It's only much later when you think back and you're creating that memory that you can recall the special smile or the tear on the face that really touched your heart. You see, memory is our mind's way of holding on to the things that you love. Memories help us hold on to the things that are going to make us who we are and those events and things that we don't ever want to lose. Too many times in life, we underestimate the power of the simple thing like a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, just a simple act of caring just when you need it the most. All of those little things have the potential to turn a life around and have the power to create a memory that can last the rest of your life. Whatever you take away from this ceremony and your time at West Florida High School is woven into the memory of each member of this class. And those memories will take on special value because of the moments and the times that you've created and shared together. My challenge to the class of 2017 is that you enjoy the moment, create the memory, but never let your memory overpower your dream. As you leave this ceremony and you embark on the rest of your life's journey, hang on to your class motto, because sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes your memory. Good luck in your future, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Superintendent Thomas. At this time, we will begin the presentations of diplomas to the class of 2017.
Ian, Ryan, Abercrombie. Olivia, Quinn, Adams, summa cum laude. Jasmine, Akua, Agazzi, cum laude. Lauren, Nicole, Alabac, summa cum laude. Jalen, Vonche, Allen. Isabella, Franco, Ames. Trevor, Kenneth, Ames, summa cum laude. Geneva Nanette Anderson, summa cum laude. Robert Marshall Anderson. Eric Matthew Antoine. Jalen Christopher Atkins. Deanna Marissa Renika Averhart. Keely Nicole Bailey, summa cum laude. Amy Michelle Ball. Maritza Janeth Barajas Berrigan, summa cum laude. Samaris Deanna Barnes. Saif Chloe Barton, cum laude. Tatiana Narazo Batista, cum laude. Haley Krista Bell, cum laude. Noah Frank Bell, magna cum laude. Xavier Ansley Black, summa cum laude. Tyler James Blackwell. Bailey Madeline Blankenship. Coleman Douglas Bloodworth. Tavian Diabion Blunt.
Delia Dolores Bonilla, summa cum laude. Rowan Elizabeth Bourne, summa cum laude. Dakota LaRue Boyer, summa cum laude. Amy Danielle Branch, magna cum laude. Jeffrey L. Brown, Jr. Jordan Tania Brown. Kaylee Ray Brown. Levi Leslie Bird. Dallin Jacob Burgess. Kenneth Deshawn Burrell, summa cum laude. Jacob Scott Butler. Savannah Louise Calhoun, summa cum laude. Roderick Levon Campbell Jr., summa cum laude. Gervais Devon Cannon. Caillou Liche Cardoso, summa cum laude. Lauren Grace Carnley, summa cum laude. Connor Daniel Catalani, summa cum laude. Michael Alexander Sellis. Alex Francisco Cervantes. Grace Renee Chestnut, magna cum laude. Allison Nicole Chrisman. Desiree Leanne Clapp, cum laude. Deshawn Anthony Clark. Austin Shane Collier. Mackenzie Ann Colvin, summa cum laude. Sarah Marie Love Cooper.
Janae Alexis Cope, cum laude. Ilana Mignon Cosmos. Michael Alexander Cody, summa cum laude. Robert Chase Creech, summa cum laude. Nawel Jorge Crinigan, summa cum laude. Lauren Marie Christen, summa cum laude. Byron Rain Crolson. Eric Dion Crum Jr. Rebecca Zipporah Curl. Zachary Burton Davies. Brenton Cole Davis. Emily Nicole Davis. Hilton Matthew Davis. Kalia Anthony Davis. Holly Lorraine Dawson. Gregory Lamar Day. Colby Winston Dees. Blake Anthony Desariavong. Leon Dwayne Dobbins II. Ashlyn Francis Doty, summa cum laude. Madeline Aline Douglas. Bailey Elizabeth Dwayne, summa cum laude. Dana Loriana Dudley. Blake Justin Duval. Lauren Ashley Easton.
Alexandra Noel Edens. Crosby John William Ellis, magna cum laude. Jasmine LaClara Ezel, magna cum laude. Janice Marie Faircloth, magna cum laude. Autumn Elizabeth Ferguson. Michael Richard Facer. Derek Diamante Fields, Jr. Luke Anthony Fina, summa cum laude. Zachary McGregor Finlay, summa cum laude. Jacob Michael Fink. DeMarcus Davion Floyd. Skylar Joseph Flynn, summa cum laude. Jasmine Noel Fox, cum laude. JaCourtney Charnay Freeman, cum laude. Emily Nicole Freelander. Molly Elizabeth Fullerton, summa cum laude. Anaya Lynette Gaines. DeQuarius Kivanye Gaines. Elijah Rashawn Gaines. Alexander O'Neill Gibbs, summa cum laude. Dylan Drake Gibson, magna cum laude. Shelby Jean Gibson. Tanner Kyle Goodson, cum laude. Markia Delana Graham.
Deandra Lavana Grandison. Blake Austin Gray, summa cum laude. Richard Randall Green III. Robert Marvin Groshong, summa cum laude. Brian Allen Grosso. Brooke Lynn Guy, summa cum laude. Courtney Leanne Hadley, magna cum laude. Tamirian Tiaja Hall. Tamia Lachey Hall. Bryce Eric Hammer. Gabriel Joseph Hance, magna cum laude. Martin Thomas Siegfried Harden. Ty Garrett Day Hardy, summa cum laude. Dalen Alexis Harrison. Haley Ann Hauk. Alasis Nicole Henderson. Shelton Alexander Hendricks. James Alvin Hill Jr., magna cum laude. Cade Thomas Eldon Howell, cum laude. Michael Dwayne Hughes Jr. Zoe Elizabeth Hull, summa cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Hurst, summa cum laude. Daisha Akela Jack, cum laude. Kadarius Daquan James.
Kayla Marie Jeffers. Colby Jordan Jernigan, magna cum laude. Mary Catherine Jernigan, magna cum laude. Donald Nicholas Eric Johnson. Lauren Alexandria Johnson. Jordan Andre Jones. Devin Marie Kalber, cum laude. Thomas Christopher Kennedy, summa cum laude. Jeremy Tyrese Kidd. Aaliyah Sade Knight. Bianca Jade Kraus, summa cum laude. Joshua Tyler Cannell, cum laude. Noah Marcinko Lackey. Haley Nicole Lasco, cum laude. Dana Elizabeth Langston, cum laude. Rebecca Claire Larson, summa cum laude. Grayson Dean Latham. Sybil Victoria Lawrence, cum laude. Jacob Lee Leach. Takendra Shanice Leverett, cum laude. Amberlyn Nicole Lewis. Darielle Keandra Lewis.
Kaylee Grace Lynham, cum laude. Kashandra Kashan Long. Gabrielle Nicole Long, cum laude. Taylor Gumarez Lopez, magna cum laude. Latacia Denise Lovelace, cum laude. Ian Taylor Lundy, summa cum laude. Brennan Chandler Lynn. Sierra Elizabeth Lyons. Nathan Kyle McAdam, summa cum laude. Patrice Elaine Mack. Devin Taylor Maddox, summa cum laude. Kiana Kayleen Mahalati, summa cum laude. Molly Lynn Malone. Corey Joseph Marino, Jr. Michael Elijah Marlowe. Christian Kenneth Marvin. Chase Gregory Massicott. Hannah Elizabeth Matthews. Julian Wade Black May, cum laude. Savannah Noel McCall, cum laude. Nakaya Denise McConico. Naya Labrie McCreary. Tylen Lewis McDaniel.
Jacob Andrew McDonald, summa cum laude. Christopher Jackson McFarland, magna cum laude. Harmony Daphnis McGee, summa cum laude. Trinity Ann McManus, summa cum laude. Devin Nicole Mead, summa cum laude. Jonathan Cole Miller. Nuriel Benjamin Miller, summa cum laude. Melissa Jean Mills, cum laude. Sierra Dion Mims, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Mines, summa cum laude. Kiera Bree Mitchell. Michael Alexander Moore, summa cum laude. Michael Anthony Moore II. David Shane Morehouse, summa cum laude. Joshua Stephen Marino, summa cum laude. Brianna Del Rey Morgan. Nicholas Alexander Morel, summa cum laude. Marina Ann Morrison. Connor Dempsey Moss. Andrew Charles Mott, magna cum laude. Antonio Marquise LaShawn Moultrie. Gregory Earl Moy III. Marianne Kalima Muhammad. Benjamin Andrew Merzin.
Adam Muhammad Nazi. Rebecca K. Neal. Caitlin Holly Negron, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Robert Nelson. Melanie Denise Nelson. Nathan Neil Nelson. Santeria Marie Nelson, summa cum laude. Adrian Elijah Nettles. Kebrian Izil Siobhan Newberry. Aisha Dominique Newkirk. Cameron James Newton, cum laude. Jasmine Mia Wynn, summa cum laude. David Blaine Nichols. Reese Killian Nichols. Natalie Denise Nix, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Malaya Norell, summa cum laude. Mark Anthony Olvera Jr. Miranda Lynn O'Neill, summa cum laude. Luis Antonio Ortiz Diaz. Vernon Thomas Owens III. Natalie Marie Pace. Devin Jacob Page. John Fisher Paisley. Brianna Rochelle Patridge, cum laude.
Alexis Alexandra Perry, summa cum laude. Nicholas Robert Perry, cum laude. Damon Kuante Philia Johnson. Dwayne Eric Pickett II. Nicole, wrong word. Jordan Devin Portis, cum laude. Breasia Artesia Pollard. Aaron Michael Powell, summa cum laude. Samuel Noah Power, cum laude. Adriana Nicole Pugh. Logan Ward Purvis. Elin Olivia Pyle, magna cum laude. Chloe Sierra Moselle Radford. Savannah Marie Ramey. Tyree Deshawn Randall, magna cum laude. Bailey Dawn Rasmussen, cum laude. Aurora Michelle Reckman. Jacob Garrett Reed, cum laude. Keandra Shadavian Reynolds. Joshua Isaiah Rickard. Mitchell Grant Roberts, summa cum laude. Cecia Ladini Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Marquise Deshawn Ross.
Sienna Kenyer Rudolph, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Ryba, summa cum laude. Jalen Manuel Santiago. Malik Dejon Von Shea Sapp. Rhythm Sato. Braden Lee Sheeler, cum laude. Christopher Ian Snyder, summa cum laude. Vidal Sassoon Scott, Jr. Belinda Ziada Sinabre. Aaron Kinsey Sherlock. Alex Michael Shirley, cum laude. Danielle Marie Sims, cum laude. Precious Denise Sims, cum laude. Jihad Romander Damon Singleton. Gordon Kendall Skinner. Brianna Lynn Kidwell Slade. Lakeisha Bakaria Sledge. Nathan Franklin Smeltzer. Slow down. Michael William Smiley. Cody Allen Smith. Jaleese Alexandria Smith, magna cum laude. Jordan Miguel Smith. Loretta Jamila Smith. Tony Zachary Smith.
Tyrena Vanessa Jade Smith. Kaylee Loren Sons. Destiny Chanel Spears. Bianca Sabine Stack, summa cum laude. Jaquez Trevon Stallworth. Eric Lamar Stark. Robin Taylor Steerley, cum laude. Alyssa Marie Stewart. Kelsey Alexander Stokes. Kira Rochelle Straughter. London Haley Taliaferro, cum laude. Ashley Noel Taylor. Matthew Scott Tello, magna cum laude. Michael Patrick Tempesta. Keisha Renee Thomas, summa cum laude. Shanira Tali Torrico, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Tyne Huen Tran. Emily Tyne Hung Tran, magna cum laude. Alexander Raymond Trujillo, summa cum laude. Brittany Aaliyah Turner, magna cum laude. Tyler Jacob Ursery. Parker Robinson Verge. Nigeria Unique Virgin. Angelina Sayako Walker. Jenna Elizabeth Ward, summa cum laude.
Austin DeQuave Washington. McKenna Jakara Watkins. Adriana Elise Watson, magna cum laude. Jacob Ryan Watts, summa cum laude. Hayden Joseph Watska. Randy Lane Weaver. Zachary Cole Whedon. Kendall Anise Wiedemoyer, magna cum laude. Ross Vincent Wiedemoyer. Catherine Joyce Whiteside. Sydney Hannah Wilder. Abigail Elizabeth Wiley, summa cum laude. Darren Lee Williams II. David Adam Williams, summa cum laude. Monage Amor Williams. Noella Jasmine Williams. Terrence Donnell Williams II. Carly Sloan Wilson, cum laude. Quandarius Deshaun Wilson, cum laude. Elizabeth Page Wright, summa cum laude. Keandre Tamoris Wright. Olivia Ann Wright, summa cum laude. Dylan Patrick Yanucci. Michaela Alexandra Young, summa cum laude. Nicholas Ivan Zabel. I'm so sorry.
Superintendent Thomas, as principal of West Florida High School of Advanced Technology, I hereby certify each of these seniors has met the eligibility requirements for a high school diploma as prescribed by Escambia County School Board and the state of Florida.
Would the class of 2017 please rise? On behalf of the members of the Escambia County School Board and the state of Florida, by the powers vested in me as Superintendent of Schools for the Escambia County School District, I hereby declare each of these students receiving a diploma today as graduates of the Escambia County School District. You may now turn your tassel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2017 West Florida High School.
Congratulations, class of 2017. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We ask that you please expedite your departure this evening due to another commencement ceremony, which is scheduled to begin shortly. Parents, family, and friends should refrain from entering the arena floor, and graduates will exit the Bay Center via the northwest exit. Congratulations again, class. Have a good evening.